Assalamu alaikum, this is Mola Cartel. I'm Sam Said and this is,
Seep Shiraj.
as you all know, Mr. Olympia 2024 just happened and we know the results. But the question is, were the results valid? So, see, what do you think? How about we start off with categories?
Yeah, sure. Let's start with classic because it is one of the most famous ones.
First, we start off from the lower ones.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
212.
212.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. So, how about we start off with classic?
Okay. Quite a joke, huh? Let's start with classic physique. Same result. Chris Bumstead has won.
As per our predictions.
Yes. He was quite sharp this time. Size was a little bit not that much of size, but yes,
The thing
sharpness
with-
was there.
The sharpness was there, the dryness was there, but the thing was he did not scale up,
Yes.
right? As per the past Olympias, he always used to bring greater size or something more. But right now, I think the body started taking its toll,
Yes.
and you could always see, you could sense that he was going to retire
Yes.
even before the Olympia.
Yes, this is the exactly point because cbum in his interviews has definitely predicted that his body is fighting against himself. And now this time probably this will be his last Olympia. And
This was his last Olympia,
sorry.
right?
Yeah. So results matter. He won 6.
Yeah, and he deserved it. He's the guy, hands down, who made classic physique.
Exactly.
Classic physique. Like 212, nobody cares. I don't even know who the participants were. Wasn't
No,
even
I
interested. I did not follow them. I know you are into it. I don't really care about 212.
Yes, because classic is very famous one because it is directly related to Arnold era, the golden era.
Yeah,
So,
that's one part of the deal. That's one part. But cbum, although he's a very low-key guy, he exudes charisma.
exactly.
Right? He's very charismatic. He made an entire category. More so, it would be better if I say the classic physique right now was more interesting than open.
And the best part is he's very open about his drug use.
Yeah.
And he's very transparent guy. This is what is making him very famous throughout the world, and a lot of people are following them. Even
And-
they are not into classic physique. Still they are following
Yeah. And the thing is, he's always educated that you should not abuse it to an extent
Yes.
that it starts messing up with your body.
Yes.
Right? Then, but hands down, he is, I won't say the pioneer, but the greatest classic physique bodybuilder. To an extent, he had the same effect on bodybuilding, limited classic physique that Arnold had on the entirety of bodybuilding. Right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
He made classic physique, and he justified it. The vacuums, the
Yes,
posing.
the best part is vacuum because
Yes.
most of the athletes were lacking the vacuum part. And if you talk about classic physique, vacuum part is the must. Middle section, most of people care about like blocky abs.
Yeah.
But vacuum is mandatory. This is what I believe. This is
Yeah.
my personal opinion. You may disagree with that, but vacuum is very mandatory if you're talking about classic physiques. And if I talk about other participants, Miracle Beer, he has made some serious gains, and this time he was quite improved. And if I talk about Raymond Dino, position was quite depressing this time. I think he placed 4.
Yeah, I don't really remember. I knew
But-
cbum would win. I didn't even follow that. I was just waiting for the news. cbum.
Okay.
Right? But yeah, to be honest, the rest of the competitors, they're not even near cbum. It's like the
I have
boy.
already mentioned the level of sharpness cbum had.
Yeah.
Nobody else was not even near to it. So this was making him a significant athlete as compared to others. Okay, I think we should move to the next category now.
Open weight. The
Open
most
weight,
interesting
yes.
of all categories.
Oh, the
No.
monster class.
Yes. First of all, let's.
Acha, before moving to that, we made some predictions.
Yeah. You
and-
made some predictions.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I made some prediction depending upon their IFB Pro card level
Yeah.
and their participation in Arnold Classic.
Hmm.
So if I talk about Samson Dauda, his presentation in Arnold Classic was superb. But I was doubting the fact if he would able to maintain that condition because maintaining that condition at such body weight is very difficult.
Yeah, you have to be mighty disciplined.
Yes, and he was and I'm not saying he's a new athlete, but reaching that level of maturity takes a lot of time, like take couple of years, and he beated all that like phenomena, and he made such significant gains and maintaining that posture. Acha, coming towards Derek, most of people were predicting that Derek will win.
No, he wasn't going to win. Yeah, he wasn't going. I'm going to make a prediction right now. He's not only. I was of the opinion he wasn't going to win. I am predicting it right now, and to the dot. Hold me true for it. Derek will never be able to regain his title. It's all downhill for him. All downhill for him.
Acha, I would like to contradict at this point, because if you look at the previous clips of Derek, he was in great condition, and while his presentation during the pre-judging, I was quite disappointing, because the conditioning was not of that level while he was maintaining a weak back. I don't know. Yes,
he had a weak back, and he had no wheels compared to Hadi, compared to Samson. That dude has no wheels. Like literally, he.
But point he still have room to gain more muscle. This is what I believe. The back section, he has very strong back section. But okay, let's talk about Hadi. Leave that part.
No, before we talk about Hadi, were you satisfied with the results?
To be very honest, I am not satisfied.
Nah, on the same page.
Okay, let's talk about Hadi. As I predicted, Hadi has already reached his potential, and this is what he also claimed in pre-judging. I will come with such dryness level, and he quoted the word desert. I will be dry like desert. He was in his complete package.
Yeah.
But point is, there's no room left for more mass. He can only work with conditioning part, the sharpness part.
Yeah.
Nothing else than that. But still, his
physique is phenomenal.
His confidence level, you can't beat him.
I think all of you guys would agree that Hadi is indeed the people's champ.
Definitely.
Hadi is the people's champ.
Definitely.
I don't care what people say about Samson. The only advantage Samson has over Hadi is his height.
Okay, at this point, I would like to say that at the level of discipline Hadi has, no other athlete still has that part.
3 weeks out, Olympia, Hadi was squatting 6 plates.
Yes.
6. Nobody does that. Even on off season.
Even he was doing 60 kg rows.
Yeah.
And this was very very unique, because most of athletes don't lift that heavy in last weeks.
Yeah.
And this was something really different. And this reminds me of 90s era. This reminds me of training of Ronnie. This reminds me training of Camille LeBron. And I was thinking that
you're missing one dude, Wheeler.
Oh man, sorry for that. Sorry for that.
The uncrowned Mr. Olympia,
yes,
one of the greatest, if not the greatest.
That guy, he has tremendous level of sharpness, and the muscle maturity.
Wheeler?
Flex Wheeler.
The roundness.
Yes.
People talk about Phil Heath and his roundness.
No.
He had rounded muscle, right? He has muscle roundness. But
I talk about aesthetics.
The tiniest waist. No bubble bonanza, man.
Yes. Louis Marco, that's
yes. Shout out to you. The LUI.
Yeah.
Back to Samson Dauda.
Okay. He's a mass monster. This is what I believe, and this is what I think judges are looking into it. They are looking into more hard muscle, more mature muscle, but great in mass. Okay. Now this is what I am predicting right now. In this Olympia, there was one monster missing, and that was Big Ramy. And Big Ramy is coming back next year. This is what I believe, and that year will be really tough for Samson Dauda.
If Big Ramy comes back and there is no politics, he will win. And I still think that he had to win. He was supposed to win the last time as well.
And do you know that he has more muscle than Ronnie Coleman? More muscle mass than Ronnie Coleman.
And he has a tinier waist.
Yes, I will put post up for that on my Instagram.
And one more guy who was missing from the lineup was Nick Walker.
Yes, Nick Walker. I think he had some issues with his mid section, because his midsection was quite big and he was not feeling comfortable with that. He needs to work over it. This is what I believe. Because in his interview, if you look into it, his gut was like popping out. There is definitely something going on with him.
Insulin resistance, yeah.
Whatever you say, there's something going wrong with him. If you talk about his varicose veins, he has worked over it. Okay, surgery part, I'm not talking about that, but his midsection, it's quite big as compared. If I'm talking about the torso part, his midsection is quite wide, so he needs to work more on that. And this year he was not prepared to like participate in it. That video was quite emotional. Have you seen that?
I want Nick Walker on the Olympia stage, but I personally feel right now the way things are going, the way judging is going on, he is not a strong contender for Olympia. 2 reasons. Why? He's a freak. The freakish area of early 2000s is over.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
People are now, the judges are now looking for aesthetics as well. He's too blocky. He's like a square, isn't it?
This is what I'm talking about. His torso part is quite big, and this doesn't make it aesthetic posture for Olympics.
He reminds me of one of the villains in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I hope Nick Walker doesn't watch
the blocky robot with the brain inside. Remember that? He reminds me of that. But overall, he's a champion bodybuilder.
Yes,
I absolutely love the way he's built his body. And I'm still not happy with the results. I'm a Hadi fan through and through.
Yes.
Samson Dauda actually reminds me of Jurassic Phil.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Philly naam hai na uska. Paul Dillett. And pound for pound, I would still prefer Paul Dillett over it.
See,
Samson Dauda anytime.
Paul Dillett is a totally different freak. He was a freak monster. You know, he was quite heighted guy. Like if you look back into days, the pictures, his arms are so big, man, so big. I don't know how he managed to like wear those shirts.
Point is, my Olympia, Mr. Olympia is Hadi Chupan. All congrats to Samson Dauda. I wish him all the best. And I think he has the capacity to leave a legacy behind, just like Phil Heath, just like Ronnie Coleman, just like Dorian Yates, Lee Haney, Arnold, countless others. Not countless others. There, I think, even Big Ramy. That dude is a legend.
Definitely. He's a freak of a guy.
Yeah.
And he's, as I was already mentioned, that he was heavier than Ronnie Coleman, and his body percentage was so low, like 0 point something. I'm not mentioning the exact one, but he's huge. He's tremendously huge. Look at his quads, man, they are crazy. Look at his delts, so wide, so round. I mean, if next year he is coming onto Olympia stage, Samson Dauda, this will be difficult for you to maintain.
He won't win. If Rami is there and there's no politics, he won't win.
Okay.
If Rami is there, then it's Rami, Hadi, Samson. None other. Derek would be down 6th or 7th place.
But what I'm predicting for the next year, Hadi Chupan, he's a great sportsman. Like he comes over all the obstacles. But the point is, he has already reached his potential. I have mentioned it a couple of times.
No, he has reached his potential, but he's maintaining it.
Yes, the best
That's
part.
the key. He's maintaining it.
Yes,
just like Dexter Jackson.
Exactly.
But I don't want him to be like Dexter Jackson.
No.
Hadi has the capacity to win like 3 or 4 Olympias.
This is what I'm talking about. He has great sportsmanship. He will keep competing. He is not like Guy Green. He won't give up.
Shout out to Kai and shout out to Big Ramy. And we know you watch our videos. And Hadi as well.
Okay, that's it.
That's it for today. And till next time, we don't know what we'll talk about. We don't know what we were going to talk about today. And we will continue the trend. Whenever we get the time, we will do some videos. They could be amazing.
Keep subscribing to our videos and put your best comments in comment section.
And do let us know if you guys think we were wrong. And watch out for our fitness journey as well.